Yo, what's up? We're on a amazing rooftop at the moment, and I really hope you guys are enjoying the view at the moment. Not of me, but of this beautiful view of Table Mountain. What I really want to speak about today is gratitude and how it can really change your life. So, while I was watching the sunset today, it really got me thinking about the act and the experience of gratitude and how that's changed my life. So, just some backstory on this is that a year ago I was in an experience that was very new for me. I was traveling and I was experiencing a lot of things I had never experienced before. And one thing that got me thinking was how grateful I was to be in that situation. And I just wrote down some words that I said to myself every day in the morning when I got up, almost like a kind of personal prayer to whatever it is I believe in, to thank the power or the God or the source for being able to give me this great experience. And I noticed within a week my mood started to become much better. I started to experience my experiences to a much more full degree and a much more enjoyable way. And the more and more I started practicing gratitude, the more and more I started to enjoy the experiences I was having. Not only the experiences such as going to the beach, not only the experiences such as going on an adventure, but the experience such as just tasting your food, and the experience such as just talking to a friend. Those things really changed completely for me, and I felt much more grateful for those situations. And by practicing gratitude, what happens in your mind is that you start focusing on the good things that are happening in your life rather than focusing on the things that you don't like. We live in a society today where people are just always complaining about what person number one said to them and what person number two is dressed like today. And it's crazy that we focus on all these things that we have no power of, rather than being grateful and experiencing the things that we do have power of. And for me, what that really showed me is that in any situation, there's two ways you can look at it. You can look at it in an extremely pessimistic way, where you just hate this experience, and in the same time you can look at it in a very grateful way, where you're just in love with this experience and what it's giving to you at that moment. And for me, I think that's such a powerful thing, because once you start focusing your attention more from a place of this is not making me happy to a place of this may not be what I want, but I'm still happy in this situation. Every situation in your life can have the ability to be a situation that you grow from and a situation that you really enjoy thoroughly and experience. And at the core of all of this is the time that you spend, because you as a human, as a spiritual being, whatever it is you believe you are, time is not something you have control of. Time is something that just keeps on going. No matter what you think, no matter what you say, you may experience time going faster or slower depending on situations, but it's something that's always going to keep on going. And it's a bit windy right now, so I do hope you can hear what I'm saying. But the importance of understanding that time is something that you will never get back, it's almost like a finite resource, shows you that you need to now focus your attention and time on the things that matter. Because if you're not focusing on the things that matter, you're basically wasting your time, the only thing that you have no control of. And with that, you start to live a life of regret. You start to live a life that you may not fully enjoy because you've wasted your time. And that's one of the biggest regrets and the biggest and most painful things any human can experience, knowing that you had this potential, but you didn't do anything with it because, as I said, you were focusing on the things that you had no control of. And just to close off this video, I just want to mention how in your life there are going to be things that you can and cannot control. Things that you cannot control are things such as the weather, other people's opinions, the things that people do. There's really an unlimited amount of things that you can't control. But at the same time, there are things that you can control, such as your reaction to certain things, and such as the way you perceive certain things. And that all comes from the mindset. That all comes from the mindset of saying that, you know, this thing may not be the way I want, but as I said, I'm grateful for this experience. And with that, I would just like to share some advice that hopefully can change the way you start experiencing your life on a daily basis. And that is through making the right decisions. Because every day, as we said, there's decisions that you can and can't make. There are choices that are in your control and choices that aren't in your control. So one thing that you can really do to change your life is looking at the decisions that you make every day and asking yourself whether these decisions are helping you to get to a better place, or they're keeping you in this negative place, wherever you may be, positive, negative. Is it keeping you stagnant? And these are decisions such as the food you eat, the people you decide to talk to, the people you decide to call your friends, the exercise you do, the experiences you have. Those are all things that are in your control, and those are the things that will change your life. I guarantee that. Just by practicing gratitude for those decisions that you do have, you can really level up your life and get to a place where you really enjoy your life that you live, and you really start to achieve all your goals. For me, for example, I never thought I would be in this situation where I'm watching a sunset on Table Mountain. I'm in the place that I feel comfortable in. I feel like I'm growing on a daily basis, and I just feel like spiritually I'm in a great place. I never pictured that. But one thing that's given rise to that is the practice of gratitude. So just like any skill, you need to practice this every day. Make sure you consciously shift your mindsets from more of complaining to gratitude, and you will see within a week your life will improve dramatically. And applying that logic to a month and a year, your life will completely do a 180 if that's something that you want. But for now, I'm just gonna go watch a sunset with some friends, and probably gonna take a walk a bit later and go on an adventure. But I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are having a great December holiday, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.